Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Trendy Trades. My name is Niels and I just wanted to make a quick video, quick introduction about myself and what I'm gonna do on this channel. I made another big video about my journey in gaming and my wrist injury. It's like 30 minutes and I uploaded it on my gaming channel. If you're coming from here, from there, welcome on the new channel, and otherwise, yeah, also welcome. So if you're interested in that stuff, go watch it there. Here I'm gonna talk about what's going on with this channel and the stuff related to trading. So basically, I wanna make this YouTube channel and I wanna start recording my trading journey. I'm in it now for I don't know. I'm into trading since 1 year, but actively trading, I'm trading like actively since 1.5 months, and yeah, I just wanted to start recording that. I'm doing this like because of Steven, Junk Trades. I don't know if you know him. He's like kind of an inspiration to me because I binge watched his videos like 2 weeks ago or something, and he started to record his journey in the early days, in the beginning, and I thought I kind of want to do that when I'm profitable, when I'm successful. And then I saw his stuff, and I was like, it's kind of cool to see how he struggled in the beginning and to see where he is now. So I thought, why not do that as well? Now I just want to go quickly into what I did before and yeah, how I got into trading. So the first time, like the actual first time I was like doing something with trading is in CSGO. I don't know if you know that game. But you can buy like skins there and you can sell them. And then there are like cases and they're like really cheap. They're like 3 cent cases and they go up to like $1.20. There are some that are $15, but those are really old. So there it's like you have this case and in a few years it's gonna be more worth. And I was like, smart, I'm just gonna just gonna invest 30 or $60 into those cases and I'm gonna sell them if they're higher and at $1 or something. So I bought like 30 or 40 cases, $30 or $40 worth of cases. And yeah, they were 3 cents now back then, and now I think they're 25, 30 cents, something like that. So it's like 10x. I still haven't sold them. I mean, it's only like, I don't know, it's maybe $300 now. So doesn't really matter to me. I'm just holding them. Maybe they get even more pricey. So yeah, that's how I like got my first interest into some kind of trading. Then in 2017, in the crypto bubble, it's the second time. Yeah, the huge run up. I was like basically watching it from $200 on Bitcoin to 20K. I never bought. We talked a lot about it in my apprenticeship because there were some like nerds as me that were interested in that. Actually, around November, December, I wanted to buy Litecoin and Ripple. The credit card didn't work on that evening, and the next day, Litecoin was up 100%, and I was like, fuck this. I was mad. I never touched it again. You know, like if it doesn't, if your credit card doesn't work, but trade would have worked, yeah, you know, you're gonna quit, like obviously. Yeah, that's how smart I am. um, then I stopped and I was kind of interested in it, looked at it for a bit, but stopped. Yeah, stopped. And then in January, I was always looking a bit, and then January 2020, I stopped playing video games for a month. By the way, if you didn't watch the video on the gaming channel, I was trying to make it in gaming and become a professional player. So that's why I also never had that big focus on it because, yeah, I wanted to do that. And trading was more of an interest, but not something I wanted to pursue. So in January, I quit gaming for 1 month, and I traded in that time because yeah, it was my interest, and I think then I like I I did a lot of things with Twitter with like Trader Stewie and yeah, guys like that. And Stock Market Mentor was like the first mentorship that kind of got my interest because I was like, I can't trade that much. I can only swing trade, and because of my work, I was working. So yeah, I like it took 1 month there. I don't know, it costed $100 or something, and I was like, it doesn't matter, like $100, and I got some good education. Take it. So I did that, learned a lot in that time about the basics. I didn't make a lot. I didn't lose a lot. I think I lost $200 within that month. Um, and then I was like, I don't know. It's not. I think it can work. It can work really well, but you need the time. So and I wanted to still like game and make it in gaming. So I was like, all right, it's just maybe later in my life I'm gonna do that. So yeah, then I stopped it. In July, I went full time and tried to go pro. Right at that time, I had a wrist injury. I got a wrist injury and couldn't play. And I thought it's gonna take like 1 month. It's now 8 months since then, or 9 months even, and I still have the wrist injury. So you know how that went. Yeah, and because I couldn't do anything, I couldn't play, I couldn't go to work. I made a IT apprenticeship, so working at the IT is like, all right, yeah, good luck. Play. It's also 8 hours at the computer, and still, like, I wanted to pursue gaming, couldn't. So I got into trading again in November because, like, actually a friend uh, texted me and thought he wrote something like he wanted to learn trading. He wanted to learn trading, and he knew I had some kind of interest, and he knew I had time. So we did it together and like learned some stuff. And I still knew the stuff that I learned back then because I was interested in it. So I didn't forget it. Um, of course, I had to refresh it. Um, and then yeah, we swing traded then. Did a bunch of swings. I think that was October, November. I think I just drank the water that's here since a week. Nice. Um, um, yeah, we swing traded and I liked it, and I was like, all right, I have so much time now. Why am I not going into day trading? That's where I found Tim Sykes, and I thought, like, honestly, in the beginning, I thought it's kind of a sellout what he does. Um, but but I also think like it could work because I saw he's a big sellout in my opinion, and I still think he's a sellout. He wants to sell as much as he can. But I like checked a little bit about him and saw, okay, he's legit. He's just a sellout. Um, so I just applied for the challenge. I didn't even really want to do it. I just applied because why not? The applying is free, and I wanted to know how much it costs, and I couldn't find the amount. So I got accepted. But I was still like learning the whole time with Twitter, YouTube, stuff like that. I just learned the trading, but swing trading more and a bit of day trading. I traded a bit. I didn't lose much. I didn't win much. I always had that kind of cut losses quickly that Tim Sykes really, really appeals to. Like he really wants you to cut losses quickly. And I already had that mindset, so I didn't lose a lot, but I also didn't make much. Then yeah, I think in December I started with Tim Sykes. I applied for a challenge. I'm not a challenge student because I think it's overpriced in my opinion. Mm, it's definitely good, and if you have the money, I think you can do it. But I just don't have that money. Um, or let's say if I do that, I don't know. It's too much for me. So I I applied for a challenge and didn't do the challenge, but the Millionaire Masters program. It's like you get some DVDs and one chat room, not the challenge chat room, but the penny stocking silver chat room. And I thought that could help. I never wanted to follow alerts, but I wanted more stuff to look. And I had those DVDs from TSX. It's like a lot of stuff you can learn. And in the chat, I knew there are like some traders that made it, and some successful traders. So I was like, all right, if they type in that chat and write what they are doing, so I can profit off of that, not of their alerts, but I track their trades or like see what they are trading, what they are seeing, stuff like that. So I got into that, and then January, February, I couldn't trade much because my mental stability wasn't really here. So, like, you don't want to trade when you're mentally not stable. I think mindset is like such a huge part of trading. So I didn't do it, but I learned a lot of stuff in that time, and I kind of regret it. Regretting is I liked if I had the better mental stability right there, because like the market was so hot, and I think the opportunity was just huge. On the other side, I wasn't that big into trading, so I mean I traded like, I don't know, 2 months then, so maybe I could have made money. I think I could have made money, um, but I learned from it, and so I'm fine with that. And then in February, end of February, I started trading, and then I opened a broker account at Interactive Brokers in December. Didn't trade a lot there because PDT. I had another account in Europe, another broker, where there is no PDT, but you have like, yeah, it's not the same if you're not if you don't have level 2, you don't have a good charting software, you don't have hotkeys. It's a lot of stuff. So yeah, that helped when I opened up the brokerage interactive broker account, and I started trading there actively every day. And since then, like since February 2020th, around there, yeah, I'm trading since then each day, and I'm studying each day. I don't know, I'm 10 to 15 hours every day just learning about trading. And yeah, now April right now, it's profitable month. My so in March I lost, I don't know, I didn't lose much, but I had two huge lose days that wiped out most of my stuff. So my first losing day was after I came back to trading, or like started to trade again, or wanted to get to start. um, I have like that mental blockade to make the first trade. Um, and so um, I also had that in October, and there I made the Tesla trade, and I was like, all right, Tesla looks good right now. I'm gonna swing it, and I made like $1,000 with the Tesla trade. So I thought, all right, just go do one trade to stop that blockade. I don't know how you call it, but that mental block. Um, and I was looking a bit, and on Twitter, like they talked about that spec, and that's like the stupidest thing. Don't look on Twitter for like stock picks or some shit like that. Don't ever look for stock picks. But it wasn't like some sort of pumper, but it's a legit trader, but just don't follow any others rules. And I had he swung it 1 or 2 days, and it didn't work, or like he averaged down and got out in a higher low, something like that. I didn't do that. I added the trade, and then like I wasn't trading for 1 week. That was like in February 16, 15, something like that. So I just let that trade going, and I lost like 300. I had a stop loss, and I would have lost $50 if I took that stop loss, but I didn't. I didn't have a stop as a mental stop. From Tim Sykes, you learned that. So it's like, all right, I'm going to get out at this level. And then I thought, all right, everybody's like talking about that and it should go. I'm just gonna let it go. And then I lost $300 in the trade, and I was like, fuck that. I'm getting out of the trade. I'm learning it now. I'm doing it right. So that's like, yeah, around 20 February. And yeah, since then, I'm actively trading. And then like I had one other lose day. That was a bunch of paper cuts. I think my first video, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about the mentality in trading and a bunch of one loss I took this week. Not as big as at all because now I really follow those rules. But a big thing is mentality. And man, I don't know. I never talk that much on my just for the computer. Um, so I forgot what I was saying. Fuck. One sec. I completely forgot. Yeah, mental thingy. So I took one trade and I had to go up to open the door for someone that came, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I got out of your trade for you." And that's stupid. That's like, I don't know, that's just a bad habit for me, like to find an excuse. And then I come back down and I saw, okay, it went already. And it didn't go a lot, but I thought like, all right, I already would have made, I don't know, $50, $30. I'm gonna double the size. Yeah, and then an offering came out literally in that minute, 2 minutes later after I went into the trade. And the stock, yeah, dumped like 60, 70, 80 cents a share, got halted and got reopened. I actually was really lucky that the offering was like at 330 and the stock was at 380 or something. So it wasn't a big dump. Like obviously the stock can react and it could go to $2, but the stock reacted, like it dumped once and then at 330 it consolidated and I got out. Like it didn't gap down after the halt and halted again. So I was pretty lucky, but I was mad because I lost $100 or $150 on that, and yeah, then I got mad and revenge traded and took another paper cut, 30, $40. Did another trade, didn't work, took another paper cut, another paper cut, another paper cut, 500 down on one day because of that. And at some point, you just got to realize like today is not your day. Get out, just enjoy your life. I don't know, do anything else, not trade. I'm doing that now. If I have like a bad day like this, I'm just stopping to trade or I size down huge. Yeah, that's my two big losing days, and they basically made up for like my profits. They wiped out my profits. I'm down. I think like overall everything. I'm still down a bit, but not much. Now I'm over P. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. I got over PDT now in April, March 29th, something like that. Like then I boosted my account over PDT, and I knew I need to watch out because otherwise, I had that other broker where I didn't have PDT, but that was bad, and I took all those trades on that one day on that $500 lose day. That would have not been a $500 lose day on interactive brokers because like I can get out faster if it dumps, and yeah, that was a problem. So I was like, all right, I want to trade more than those 3 day trades. I'm just gonna up my account to over PDT. And that worked out great so far, especially because I got the market slowed down and I always saw those shorts, but I couldn't take them. So now I started shorting and I'm up this week $200 on shorting, like profits. I think I won 80% of my short trades. So I'm kind of started to shift from long to short now. Um, the market slowed down, so they're not those huge run-ups that we saw in February and January. And I know that like the shorts are also like you don't have those huge 30-40% drops or something like that. Or I feel like that. I feel it's like that. Um, but still like I have some like I don't know, I take 3 4 5% on trades right now. I can't take 10 to 20 because there's just not much happening. Still I'm profitable with shorting right now, and I want to go over a bunch of short trades that I took this week, about the mental game. Yeah, as I said, because I know I'm not like huge experience. I'm not like don't have a big experience, but I already learned a lot, I think. So I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, and yeah, I think that's it. That's all that you need to know. It's a 20-minute video again. I don't know if like someone actually watched both of those videos, the one on the gaming channel and the one on this channel. Like you're the real G. I don't know. I love you, man. And yeah, so that's it. See y'all tomorrow, and have a nice evening or morning or day.